This time on Hot Shots.
This is my first year that I've ever been to the SHOT Show. Well, it's as big as what everybody said it was.
I heard there's 4 knuckleheads who are going to try to put on a show.
Perfect. Everybody ready to celebrate the Hot Shot.
Every sport is defined by greatness.
I hold 4 Guinness World Records.
By those chosen few whose talent transcends their game.
That's how it's done.
They're the world's best.
So, you want to shoot fast, huh?
I am the best.
The great ones.
There it is!
Money!
The Hot Shots. It's 3 weeks removed since New Year's Eve on the Strip. The 300,000 revelers are long gone. And Sin City is in a state of relative peace. It won't last long.
Right now, I am sitting at the top of the Otis booth, relaxing. Tweet.
The firearms industry has arrived in force for its annual Rite of Winter, the SHOT Show. For 4 days, more than 1,600 exhibitors transformed the Sands Convention Center into a 14.5-acre shooter's paradise. SHOT Show is where dealers and manufacturers do business. It's where new products are unveiled. And it's where the gun industry's new year unofficially begins. SHOT Show is all about attracting customers. And one of the ways companies do that is by flying their pro shooters in for autograph sessions, meet and greets, and demonstrations. Jerry Michalek is always a big draw and spends a lot of his time humbly deflecting praise.
She's amazed every time she sees you shoot.
I'm learning.
So am I, actually.
I'm learning, so.
I admire you. You do a wonderful job.
I'm trying.
Fastest in the world, I can tell you that.
No easy way. Just got to put the time in.
2 photos here.
It's been a real busy morning, first morning of the show. You got to burn a lot of bullets. So. No easy way. We did a live promotion, and of course all the guys come around. We get to talk about guns and products and reloading and all kinds of other aspects. So it's been a good morning. Yeah. Something you put moon clips in, you could do a lot with that gun.
Yeah.
Patrick Flanagan is also making the rounds.
Tom, nice to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Tom Taylor.
Hey.
I was just telling the camera how much I work.
Okay, well, whatever.
It's good. It's good.
Work. You call this work?
Not so much work as working it. This week he's a shotgun salesman, especially with the release of the Patrick Flanagan signature model, the Mossberg 930 Rhythm.
I really like that photo. It really just shows off the beard and my lips. I got great lips. But this right here is what I am the most excited about this year. This is the new Patrick Flanagan signature shotgun. I've been talking about this online. I've been mentioning it in the shows. I've been shooting the prototype on Hot Shots. And finally, I've got the final product right here, the Rhythm. Patrick Flanagan signature series, put out by Mossberg, available now.
Casey Eusebio is one of the greatest pistol shooters in the world. But he's at SHOT Show looking for a new rifle.
Wow.
It seems Casey's got the itch to try the 3-gun game.
Oh, that's so bad. It has a charging handle. That's so awesome.
I'm real excited about this because this is my first year that I've ever been to the SHOT Show. It's going to be a good day.
But the one who's made the biggest sacrifice to be here is Randy Otker.
Well, it's as big as what everybody said it was.
He's just made a 1,600-mile drive from his Plainville, Illinois farm.
Straight through and...
They make airplanes, dude.
I know, but I got to haul all my stuff.
With the Hot Shots scheduled to perform tomorrow night as the opening act for 3-Gun Nation's championship shoot-off, flying wasn't an option. When Randy performs, Randy drives. It's the only realistic way to make sure his equipment gets to where he's going. So it was only after a brutal day in single-digit temperatures that included a flat tire on his trailer and a scramble to make sure his cows had enough food and water to get through the week.
The cows that I'm at right now don't have running water. I got to chop the pond.
That Randy finally climbed behind the wheel for the 28-hour drive.
We are 1,586 miles away from our destination. All right, Vegas, baby, let's go.
With his dad and good friend Booger along for the ride.
Right now, I'm going across the Mississippi River. Boy, what I go through to make it to a show or an event. 479 miles to Las Vegas. Now that's pretty. Seeing the lights of Vegas from 20 miles away.
So, here he is, exhausted yet exhilarated. Worried about the performance he came here for. Yet nervous enough about his cows back home that he's getting constant updates from the farm.
All right, bye. She said the bulls are fighting, Spot and Herman. She said that the other cows by the pond, they're actually basically like an audience standing by the fence watching them. The dogs start barking and is all riled up and, all right.
Hot Shots is presented by Cheaper Than Dirt, America's ultimate shooting sports discounter, and sponsored by Daniel Defense, lighter, stronger, better. Mossberg and the 930 JM Pro, the official shotgun of Jerry Miculek. Colt, champion 3-gunner Clint Upchurch shoots the Colt CCR Pro. And by Freedom Munitions. Freedom starts here. Hot Shots proudly support the National Rifle Association. We'll even pay $10 of your new or renewing NRA membership when you sign up through HotShotsTV.net. Everyday Hot Shots. The people of the firearms industry. Presented by Daniel Defense. Raymond Poss had always dreamed of retiring to the South Georgia farm that's been in his family for more than half a century.
We've owned the farm since 1951.
After all, for a gun lover, it doesn't get much better than this.
I've always got a place to shoot.
While he's lived here since 1977, retirement has yet to find him.
I could have retired last year, if that gives you any idea.
He doesn't have to work anymore.
It's planted with peanuts for this year.
He chooses to.
I always enjoy going to work. It's like I've got a fire lit under me.
5 days a week, Raymond locks up the retirement home in waiting and heads up I-16 toward the one job he's always coveted.
I always wanted to work in the firearms industry, and here I am late in life having that chance. I went and met with Marty. He asked me if I wanted a job. I didn't think for a second. I said yeah, and I started the next day.
Once he arrives at Daniel Defense, Raymond has the awesome responsibility of being the last line of defense.
Does the magazine fit in properly? That feels right to me with the trigger fall.
Every Daniel Defense rifle is manufactured top to bottom right here in Black Creek, Georgia. Each is made by passionate workers using the latest technology and highest quality materials, but not one is allowed to leave before Raymond gets his hands on it.
Is the flash hider on properly? Are the sights aligned? I take this very personally because someone is depending on me for this gun to work. I check the bow. Does it fall freely? Does the forward assist work? That's our reputation at stake. It's my reputation, it's the company's reputation. Does the stock work? I was asked one time if I had the easiest job in the plant, and I feel like I do, and it's because of the people I work with. I'm the last person to check it, but it's all of their sweat, it's all their work. Once I'm satisfied, I can function test it with live ammunition.
Even with the farm waiting, Raymond says he has no interest in retiring.
This one job gives me more satisfaction than I've ever had.
But he does have a backup plan, just in case.
I've even asked Marty when we have a range that can I be the greeter there when I'm too old to do this.
It's a monumental evening in the foothills north of the Strip. For the first time, the Hot Shots will come together. for a performance before Three Gun Nation's championship shoot-off. Patrick Flanagan arrives in the RV he uses to travel the country.
What's going on out here? I heard there's 4 knuckleheads that are going to try to put on a show. Looking forward to it. A little live show action, hot shots, live together, first time, unrehearsed, and it'll be epic. So these guys are setting up now, huh?
Trying to set up might be a more apt description.
We can't figure it out. When you can't remember how something goes together, you take it apart and you screw it together however you can get it to work.
Is everybody ready to celebrate? How's that for an intro?
Casey Eusebio is the most nervous of the bunch. While Patrick, Randy, and Jerry are all used to performing before an audience, this will be Casey's first time. The first hints of uncertainty came earlier in the day on the SHOT Show floor.
It's different. I'm not an exhibition shooter. You guys know what you're doing. I'm like, you know, there's a lost puppy out there, so I got to get out there and do some practice as well.
Exactly.
Probably more than you guys.
Now, the 3-time world speed shooting champion tries to craft a routine that will showcase what he does best.
Is that fast enough, you think?
Jerry Michalak arrives just in time for the Hot Shots photo shoot. It's the first time the 4 have been together in the same place.
Perfect.
I'm feeling left out.
Let me hold your hand.
As the sun sets, showtime inches closer. Jerry and Patrick warm up side by side.
Watch out. New gun is absolutely awesome. Gun works perfect. Cycling great. If it's missing, it's my fault. I promise you that.
But on the other end of the range, Randy Otker has run into a serious problem. His arrows aren't flying straight, and the 4-time Guinness World Record holder thinks it's because he left them exposed to the single-digit temperatures on the long drive from Illinois.
I really am disappointed in myself because I always had the arrows in the backseat of the truck with me to where they're the same temperature as what I am, but I had these arrows out in the back where my bows was. But the arrows, the way that the NOx and the carbon maybe got brittle or something, and to be perfectly honest, I'm just making excuses right now. I don't know.
Now he's not sure he'll be able to pull off his routine, and he's running out of time.
I'm gonna have to work with them to get them to fly correct, and I don't have enough time before I gotta go on stage.
The sun has gone down over the Nevada desert, but 4 of the greatest shooters alive are about to electrify a city already known for its big stars and bright lights.
Three Gun Nation proudly presents to you the Hot Shot.
An introduction worthy of Las Vegas greets Jerry, KC, Randy, and finally Patrick, a seasoned performer who lives for moments just like this.
You guys are ready to throw down tonight with Three Gun Nation and Hot Shots for one of the best, most epic, most amazing shooting tournaments ever. Who's with me?
Patrick is first to launch into his routine, which, as expected, is heavy on his uncanny ability to shoot a shotgun from the hip.
I can get 3 from the hip. Let's do them with single shots. 3 single point targets. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Take it, Jerry.
Country music star Mark Wills helps out with MC duties. and Jerry decides to keep the From the Hip theme going, with KC right behind.
Set the pace, shoot from the hip, so I've got this 8-shooter on.
Randy, meanwhile, sees his fears realized. The trouble with his multiple arrow shot carries over into his performance. Though KC, who seems to be enjoying the spotlight, quickly has Randy's back.
Oh, yeah. Good job, KC.
Patrick's final shot of the night shows off the speed and cycling ability of his new Mossberg 930 Rhythm. For the finale, Randy is tempting fate as he tries for 6 balloons with 6 less than perfect arrows with 1 shot. With the troubles he's had and the industry watching, this might be the biggest shot of his career. It's the perfect ending for the archer from Plainville, Illinois, and for the first ever performance of the Hot Shots.
Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Hot Shots. Thank you.
Hot Shots is presented by Cheaper Than Dirt, America's ultimate shooting sports discounter, and sponsored by Daniel Defense, lighter, stronger, better. Mossberg and the 930 JM Pro, the official shotgun of Jerry Miculek. Colt, champion 3-gunner Clint Upchurch shoots the Colt CCR Pro. And by Freedom Munitions. Freedom starts here. Hot Shots proudly support the National Rifle Association. We'll even pay $10 of your new or renewing NRA membership when you sign up through HotShotsTV.net. Back on the SHOT Show floor, it's back to the business of social media for Patrick Flanagan.
I am updating my Facebook team page. I'm a one-handed texter. Some people use both. Use the thumb. You know, that's my technique for what I do. It's the least I can do for my fans.
But it's an old-fashioned phone call that provides one last bit of Sin City drama.
Dakota Bank just called me because they're about to shut my card off. My bank is about to shut my card off because they noticed that I'm doing some traveling and jumping states. So they called me 45 minutes ago and said it would be turned off in 15 minutes if they didn't hear back from me, which means I might not have any financial access to anything right now because I've had it happen before and they can't turn it back on. I will be very angry if my card is turned off.
Meanwhile, with SHOT Show Week winding down, Colt 3-gunner Clint Upchurch finally makes it to Vegas. Clint's full-time job isn't shooting. It's working for a telecommunications company back in South Carolina. So he has to take vacation days to be here.
I can use some of that to go to the SHOT Show or save it for maybe another event in the year, some shooting match somewhere. And decided to go to the show, but went for half of the show, so I missed half of it. And once I was there, I really enjoyed it and wish I would have been there for the whole week.
Clint is coming off a solid season and heading into the new year is intent on reversing his fortune against Jerry Miculek after a pair of second-place finishes to him. The reminders have even followed him to Vegas.
Which brand is this?
AR Gold.
AR Gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same as Jerry Miculek.
I'm sorry?
Same as Jerry Miculek.
Yes, sir. No, he's got the same one I have. Let me get that right. All right. Huh? Did you get that one? Yeah. Okay, we're about the same size, probably same height, same length arms, hands, all that stuff, right? So same deal. You got the 15-inch handguard. You can stretch out on it. You're good there.
Clint's main purpose in the short time he'll be here is promoting Colt's CR Pro rifle line.
You can make it work for you a little better. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm about. When I look at this, I just go, dude, I just want something that works for me.
The new line of rifles are all awesome. You know, they've performed flawlessly. I've been shooting one for a while, and I wouldn't shoot one if I felt like it held me back or I didn't have a chance to win with it.
Attaching your name to a rifle you believe in is easy. It's signing your name for fans you didn't know you had that can be a bit awkward, especially when you're one of shooting's most humble stars.
I got there and there were some pictures that they had for me to autograph, and you know, it was just different for me. You know, I've never really done that.
How about this? If it sounds corny, we'll do another one. How's that? Go whatever you feel, man. That's cool.
I was a little nervous, you know, to be honest. I would have been more comfortable having to shoot a gun in front of all these people instead of sign autographs.
You could just say, hey, we missed you this year or something like that. That'll
okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll scratch that one. How's that? I still look at myself as just the regular guy, you know, that likes to shoot and trains hard, and just thinking that somebody wants my autograph, that was pretty cool, but at the same time, it was a little bit awkward. Is that all right?
Yeah, that'll
Something
work.
good enough?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man.
Like I said, that's it.
An awkward conversation is what Patrick Flanagan knows he'll face if his ATM card has in fact been shut off.
My wife, back in the hotel room, who is pregnant, who is awfully hungry, will be pretty mad when I tell her we're not eating dinner tonight, which isn't true because I charge all my food to the room. Mossberg's credit card.
But as light as he's trying to keep the situation, it's unlikely that the ATM card not working will be followed by laughter.
Got my fingers crossed that my card wasn't shut off. Sure, it's taking a long time to think. Please take your cash, baby. High five! This is the only machine in Vegas that I've won on so far that actually gave me money in the other direction. So, yay! I could feed my wife tonight, and that's better than winning a world record, baby. And the balance is $3,272,000.